I wanted to make a quick video, and I always say quick video and it's never that quick, but this one I'm going to try to keep it fast. What to do when you hit a plateau, and what do we do? And I'm sure many of you have started a weight loss program or a diet, or you've tried to change up your health and you just hit that weight loss plateau. And I want to make something really clear. We're not talking about, oh my gosh, I can't get to this one number because you picked that number because you weighed this much when you were, in college, or you weighed this much 30 years ago. Like, we're talking about when you've been losing weight on a consistent basis and you're trying to lose weight to get into like the healthy range. Because just know, the closer you are to your goals, even within 5-10 pounds, the harder it's going to be to reach your goals. If you have 20, 30, 40 or more pounds to lose, these are the pounds we're talking about. These are the pounds where it comes off really easy at first, and then it starts to stall. So we're not talking about, ooh, let's look so good in our bikinis. Oh my God, I have 5 pounds to lose. No. We're talking about for my health, for my heart, for my cholesterol, so I'm not considered pre-diabetic. I need to lose this weight. Why is it sticking? And so first thing I want to point out, though, is that a plateau is actually good. It means that your body is protecting you. And as I've said a zillion times, every time your body tries to protect you, what does it do? It stores fat. It stores fat specifically around your midsection to protect all your important organs. But this is a good thing. It means that your body says, hey, you know what? I see that you've been losing a lot of weight. I want to make sure that this is healthy and this is right and that you want this. So first thing I'm going to have you do if you hit a plateau is give yourself 3 to 4 weeks to ride it out. It's going to take about that amount of time, depending on who you ask, for your body to go, okay, this is cool. You want to keep moving forward. You're still eating this way. You're still working out this way. Perfect. We're going to move forward and continue through this plateau. So again, give yourself 3 to 4 weeks. That's about a month. So don't get frustrated. Keep eating the way you're eating. Keep moving your body, exercising, doing what you're doing. The things that have gotten you that far, keep doing that. I get it. I totally get that when you hit a plateau, it's frustrating and you don't want to wait 3 to 4 weeks to see more changes. But the scale isn't the only way to see success. So especially in that time where you're getting frustrated, think about, how else can I see success? Are my genes fitting a little bit differently? Do I have more energy? Am I craving new foods? Do I see it in my face? Do I see it in my body that I've lost weight in other places? So look outside of the scale, look at other ways to stay motivated during that time. The other thing I want you to try to avoid when you hit a plateau is, okay, well, I hit a plateau, so I'm going to cut calories and spend hours and hours at the gym. Again, your body's trying to protect you all the time. So if you give it less calories, but you put more stress on it, what is it going to do? Ding, ding, ding. It's so predictable. It's going to store more fat on your body. So that's not the direction we want to go. We don't want to become a yo-yo dieter where we slash calories for another 3 weeks. You're starving, you're crabby, but ooh, the scale may possibly move, but you may lose a friend. You may lose your mind, and it's really not worth it. So here's something you can do. Do play around with the amount of food you're eating and the calories you're eating. Use an app like MyFitnessPal and track your food for about a week and see how many calories in general you're eating in that total week. And let's say you're eating 2,000 calories a day. So add it up over the week, that's however many calories, right? And then I want you to play around with those numbers throughout the week. On one day, eat like 1,400 calories, and then the next day eat like 2,400 calories, and then stay with that high number and then come back down to the low number. So go low, high, high, low. On the days where you are eating lower amount of calories, you're going to have cravings, you're going to be a little bit tired, so try not to exercise on those days. But when we're eating low calorie, high calorie, low calorie, high calorie, it's totally going to confuse your body, and your body's going to have to push itself out of this plateau just to keep up. So that's one way you can do it, but you do have to start journaling first so you kind of know where you're starting from. And one other thing you can do with that is play around with your carbohydrates. One day have a low amount of carbs, have a high amount of carbs, and switch it back and forth. This is just going to confuse your body, and we'll talk about switching it up with exercise too, but really the biggest takeaway from hitting a plateau is just confuse your body into moving forward, because it wants to just stay and be cozy and keep you safe and be comfortable. The other thing to do when you hit a plateau is increase your sleep. I've said it a zillion quadrillion, I don't even think that's not a word, but I've said it so many times. If you're not sleeping, you're not going to lose weight. So you're hitting it in the gym, you're eating super clean, you're doing a great job with all of that, but if you're not sleeping, it is a waste of your time. So much so that in the movie Million Dollar Baby, that woman, I forget her name right now, they actually, part of her training to become a boxer, they had her on a sleep schedule just to burn fat. Other athletes, part of their training is sleep, getting 9, 10, 11, so many more hours of sleep than you think you need. So if you're thinking about changing up your diet, changing up your exercise, but you're not sure where am I going to fit that into my schedule, how am I going to, prep that food, go with sleep. Add another half hour, another hour to your sleep, and start there. This one's really important too. When you hit a plateau, start paying attention to your details. There's many times during the day where we just snack on something, we're grazing, and most of the time we underestimate the amount of food we're eating, and we overestimate how many calories are burning with exercise. So you think, well, I ate really healthy today and I killed it in the gym, when maybe you didn't. So what I want you to do is write down every single thing that passes your lips in a food journal, on MyFitnessPal, so you can see for yourself, I thought I was eating pretty healthy, but I keep seeing like a handful, like a Hershey Kiss, a handful of chips, a glass of wine, this, and these little things, they add up. So even in your head, you think you're doing so well, that could be an additional 100, 150 calories per day that you think you're not eating. So write it all down, and it'll be this mirror that you don't want to look into, and it'll really show you the truth about your diet. So start paying attention to those details. Now, we were talking about confusing your body with calories, but you can also confuse your body with fitness. So many times you'll be doing an exercise routine over and over and over again, and what made you sweat and made you so sore a month ago maybe doesn't make you feel that way right now. And that's because the more you do that, your muscle memory, so your muscles know what to expect, they don't have to work as hard to help you get through that exercise. So it's really important that you switch up your exercise routine. Well, what should I do to switch up my exercise routine? You should do something that's gonna be difficult, that you wanna be miserable, but whatever's kind of like difficult for you and you don't like it because it's hard and you don't like being uncomfortable, do that one. The one that makes you uncomfortable, pick that one. That's gonna be the one that's gonna promote the most change. Again, our bodies are so smart, they're so good at adapting that if you're not going to switch up your exercise, it's not going to have to work as hard to get you through your exercise. So thank you, body, for being so smart, but oh my God, could you please just burn fat? And then finally, I'm going to say it again, sleep and stress. There's no doubt that if you took two groups and they were each eating the exact same food, exact same amount of calories, doing the exact same workout, the ones who were high stress and not getting sleep are not going to lose as much weight as the people who are taking care of their stress and getting sleep. So this may be super challenging for you, but if you try all the things we talked about before and this is your last resort, take a week off from physical activity, focus on your nutrition, focus on your stress, meditation, doing some restorative stuff. Go sit in the sauna, foam roll, go on a walk, read a book, and focus on your sleep. Go to bed a half hour earlier, wake up a half hour later, spray some lavender on your pillow, meditate before bed, listen to music before bed. Just make sure that you're getting the best sleep possible. So those are my tips for when you hit a plateau. If you need any guidance with those, please comment below, send me an email, connect with me on Facebook, Instagram. All of my information is below. And please share this with a friend who you've heard say before, I keep hitting this plateau. I can't lose these last couple pounds. I'm stuck. Let them know that there's answers and that there's options. So thank you all so much.